In 2013, I had a crazy idea. I wanted to build an airplane. At that time, I did not know what airplane I wanted to build, but I eventually settled on building the RB-12, which then turned into the RB-12IS. It took me 6 years to build the RB-12IS. After the airplane was complete, I had 3 problems. The first problem being I was rusty and not qualified to fly the airplane. The second problem, because I was not current, I was not able to test fly the airplane myself. I enlisted the services of Dave H., who graciously helped me test fly the airplane. I had the third problem. The third problem was I was too fat to fly. And so I began a quest to lose more than 60 pounds so that I could get in the airplane and fly. It took me several months, but I managed to lose the weight I needed to get qualified with Dave H. and Captain Mike. And now my BFR is complete and I can fly solo. After more than 35 years of not flying, it's go time.
Do it. Believe in yourself.
Hello, hello. Welcome to my first solo flight. Now I gotta clean up the cockpit a little bit. Wait for the oil temperatures to warm up. My knee board set up here. Today's mission we will do 3 touch and goes for my first inaugural flight. Get my pen ready. And we're up on 70, we're 120 for the oil. Let's see, get rid of some stuff. Let's put this stuff back there. I got auto today to keep me company. Just a basic observer. And let me check my squelch. Yep, alright. A little bit. Take it back a little bit, okay. If we come and see if we get the weather while I'm waiting here. Alright, so we got 280 at 6. Visibility is 10. Temperature 52, altimeter 30, 22. I'll put 30, 22 on the altimeter. 30, 22. Okay, and we got 100 in the oil, and we are on ground. Alright, I'll pull up a little bit. too hot. Pull back on that. A little too high. Bolting ground, experimental. 112 Delta Romeo's at T hangars, taxi to the active.
112 Delta Romeo, Bolton ground, runway 22, taxi via Bravo to Alpha, wind 2307, altimeter 3022.
That's Bravo to Alpha, runway 22. 2 Delta Romeo. Oil's warmed up to 121. Have use of any power I want. Right back up. Actually gotta open the vent up, get a little air here, just a teeny bit. And clear. Clear. I'm looking for runway 22, which is to my left. To my left. Pretty good day out today. Well, I gotta say, I'm a little nervous. My first flight, all by myself. Just me and Otto. He doesn't really give good advice. We're gonna do 3 touch and goes, and that's what we're gonna do. I think it's a good start. Alright, here we're at the end of runway, beginning of runway 22. Taxiway anyway. I'm going to turn the aircraft into the wind a little bit. Okay, that should be good. And let's go back to my checklist. And before takeoff, let me get us down here. It's a little bit sunny. Oh yes, a lot better. I got brakes, flight controls. Is up, down, back, down, rudder pedals. Good. Flap indications, we're going to go up on the flaps, verify the flaps are up. They are up. And visually verified. Altimeter set. Heading bug will set to runway 22. Let's see, runway 22. There's 21. There's 22. And transponders squawking, 1200. Fuel shutoff is down. Fuel shutoff. Fuel quantity is adequate. We got 10 gallons. Trim is set for neutral. Throttle 4,000. Foot on the brakes. Verify foot on the brakes. And look for 4,000. That's close enough there. Then we got lane A coming off. We're dropping no more 160. Looks
good. Waiting for the lane, waiting for the fault line to go out. Fault line's out. And lane B off. No more than 160, waiting for that. And fault line is out. Okay. And check. And scroll. I'm just gonna go do something. Let's see how we got full throttle here. We're on our brakes. Going to get 5,000. Okay, we have achieved full power. I want to make sure we got full power. And I'm going down to 2,000. 2,000. Get in. Here we go. Okay. 2,000 engine gauges. We'll check everything. Hell receptors are good. Coolant's good. Fuel quantity is adequate. And PSI is good. Amps. Voltage. Okay. Alright, fuel pump 1 is on, which means both are on. 2. We're going to shut off. Make sure there's no large drop. 47. 25 seconds. 46. Looking good. Fuel pump 2 back on. And fuel pump 1 coming off. Pump 1 coming off. And it's 40. 47.5. Waiting for 5 seconds. And fuel pump coming back on. Fuses are looking good. Seatbelts takeoff reading. Now, takeoff reading will be after 1,000 feet. I will, before 1,000 feet, I will land straight ahead. After 1,000 feet, if I have the option, left or right, of course, or straight ahead. And landing light will go with the wig lag, which is pulse, or pan brakes release. And we're going to swap over to tower.
Bolton Tower, flight design 178 Charlie Tango. We're about 6.5 southwest, inbound for touch and go.
Flight design 178 Charlie Tango, Bolton Tower into the right downwind runway 22. Report midfield wind 2607, altitude of 3022.
3022, we're on a right downwind for 22 Charlie Tango.
And Bolton Tower, experimental 112 Delta holding short of runway 22, west touching goes.
Experimental 112 Delta Romeo, Bolton Tower, make left close traffic, report midfield, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Left close traffic for 2 Delta Romeo. Clear for takeoff, runway 22, 2 Delta Romeo.
Traffic, Traveler 84 Zulu, 12 miles north inbound to landing.
Left traffic.
Traveler 84 Zulu, Bolton Tower, report 3 miles from the field for sequencing, wind 2507, altitude of 3022.
Alright, land up.
3022, we'll report 3 miles out, 84 Zulu.
There we go. Full power coming in. Power. Yeah, full power. Gauges look good. Dancing on the brakes a little bit, moving down. Johnson, there's 50 mils up a little bit. Ready to pop off. 68. And just climbing. Down a little bit. A little gusty. A little bit more. Got a little bit of a crosswind, so we're going to crab slightly. Or the nose a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit gusty up here. We're going to wait 500 feet and we're going to turn left. Where am I? There's 1500, waiting for 1800. A little bit lower the nose, a little bit. Here's 1700. Alright, start a turn. There's 1,800 feet. I'm gonna level off a little bit. Look behind me. And start. Gonna level back a little bit. Skirt, turn off a little bit. Back a little bit more. Trim it down. Might start our downwind turn. Starting our downwind turn. There's our downwind turn. Start to power back a little bit. Get rid of this. 2,000, that's pretty good. Start power back a little bit. Start to get below the white arc. White arc first flaps coming down. Half flaps. There's half flaps. Half flaps. And Tower 2 Delta Romeo's left downwind runway 22. Touch and go.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear touch and go.
2 Delta Romeo, clear touch and go.
And HI Tango is on the right downwind. We have the man on site.
November HR Tango number 2, runway 22, clear touch and go.
Clear for touch and go 22. We're number 2, HI Tango.
November 84 Zulu, say your position. Traffic you're following the flight design just past midfield, right downwind, runway 22.
84 Zulu setting up for a right down, for a right base 22 at 3.1 miles.
November 84 Zulu, roger. And do you have the flight design in sight?
I'm staying wide and high and looking.
November HR Tango traffic north and west of your position is inbound 3.1 miles out.
500.
HI Tango, roger. We're turning base this time.
November HR Tango, roger. Do you have the traffic that you are following in site number 2?
That's affirmative, HI Tango.
2 Delta Romeo has the traffic too.
Number 2 Delta Romeo, roger.
Traffic.
I got half flaps in, so a little bit more.
84 Zulu has a plane on right base.
November 84 Zulu, roger. Follow that traffic, runway. Verify your full stop.
Full stop.
November 84 Zulu, runway 22, clear to land.
22 clear to lane number 2, 84 Zulu.
Alright, we're coming in. A little sloppy, coming up in the flaps. Full power. There's one touch and go. That was a little sloppy, a little wind. Got it down now. The engineering ratings are in the green, flaps are verified up. Successful landing, a little sloppy, but the only thing I forgot to do there is forgot to call midfield downwind, but I did call, but a little bit late on the call. Got our turn, left turn. Power back a little bit. 30 degrees of bank. About 90 knots. I have the traffic. Tower 2 Delta Romeo, left downwind runway 22, touch and go.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear, touch and go.
2 Delta Romeo, clear, touch and go.
Travel 84 Zulu, turn right, taxiway Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha to Charlie, monitor ground point 8.
Alpha 3, Alpha Charlie, ground point 8, 84 Zulu.
Alright, let's see if we can do a better job, and that pattern wasn't so good. The wind is a little gusty. Alright, there's below our white arc, so let's do half flaps. Also, I had half flaps in there, a little gusty, I didn't want to put them all in there. Let's see how it goes this time. Pull back a little bit.
High Tango is downwind, and we'd like to do a full stop this time, taxi and park at the ramp.
30 degrees.
November 8 Charlie Tango, number 2, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 2, High Tango.
A little bit of power in there. Try to be lined up a little better this time. I got no flap. I got half flaps in there. Let's see if I can go full flaps this time. Full flaps. Full flaps. Full flaps. A little bit high. Down it. The light slip's coming in. We're slightly off center. Back on center. We're off center. Back on center here. Slightly coming back. 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 That's better. Flaps are coming up. Flaps are up, full power. And that's a much better landing. And full power. The nose. Nose is up. A little bit of rudder. Keep center line. Flaps are verified up, I have full power. Alright, that was more successful. Much better. Full flaps seem to help a little bit. Alright, I think this will be a full stop. It's 1500. Starting our turn. Pattern altitude there. Alright, get ready to start my downwind. Start my downwind. Now bring the power back. Power's back.
Number 8 Charlie Tango, turn right, taxiway Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha to Charlie, monitor ground point 8.
Yeah, Alpha 3, Alpha Charlie, we'll monitor ground, High Tango.
Tower 2 Delta Romeo, left downwind runway 22, stop, full stop.
Number 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear to land.
2 Delta Romeo is clear to land, runway 22. start slowing her down. There, slow down. Almost to the white arc. A little more. There's first notch of flaps coming in. Just one notch. Got our turn base. Speed a little low. More power. Okay. Good. A little high, but that's alright. I want to be a little high. I'm okay with high. Now let's start our turn now. Starting our turn now.
500.
Now let's go full flaps. There's full flaps. Full flaps. Now we're looking good. A little more power. There's some glide slope. Pull the power back a little bit. Go fast. And down, 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 slightly off. Down. Okay. You're down.
November 2 Delta Romeo, turn right taxiway Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha to Charlie, monitor ground point 8.
Alpha 3 to Alpha to Charlie, monitor ground. Alright, there's a little, it's alright. It's a little gusty, but for my level. But we did alright. And we're going to go over to ground, or monitoring the ground. We're going to clean up the airplane, get those off. We're going to raise the flaps. Raising the flaps, looking left, looking right, clear. I think I did 3 touch and goes, so I'm not sure. Either 2 or 3. Say any landing you walk away from is a good landing. But I guess I'm looking for like butterly smooth landing. I'd say my second landing was the best landing. I think the first one I had my big feet on the brakes. I think that's why I veered off a little bit, but I remedied that on the second and the third one, so. Gotta watch the big feet. Dave H would not be happy with me.